All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start saying all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Bakarkadash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, and millstone salutations to you, hopeful elect out there teaching the word in truth and sincerity. All right, I'm going to make this short and sweet and to the point, as they say. And Lord willing to be edifying. But I just want to get into this parable that Yahushua spoke in Matthew the 15th chapter about what actually defiles a man. And just give you the understanding on it. This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 1. It says, then came to Yahushua scribes and Pharisees which were of Jerusalem, saying, Why do thy disciples transgress the traditions of the elders? For they wash not their hands when they eat bread. So right here, I'm just gonna kind of go into each verse. You had the scribes and the Pharisees, as the scriptures say, they were at ease about what the Lord's disciples were doing, which they were eating, without washing their hands, all right? And they looked at that as breaking tradition, all right? Because one thing about the scribes and Pharisees, as you already know, is that they were real technical, all right? They wanted things to be done a particular way according to not just according to the law, but according to the way they viewed the law, all right? Like, in other words, they would add things unto the law that wasn't even technically a law. But I'm going to just keep reading. Verse 3, it says, But he answered and said unto them, Why do ye also transgress the commandments of Yahweh? It says, By your traditions. And I'm going to jump down. Let me see. Jump down to verse. I'll jump down to verse, because I wanted to focus on the parable about the what defiles a man. Jump down to verse 10. It says, And he called the multitude and said unto them, Hear and understand. Verse 11. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. So when you right there, Yahushua, you can tell Yahushua was focused more so on the inner man, the spirit of a human. All right, because you can just like the scribes. All right, you can have an outwardly appearance that looks clean, and you obviously follow the law. You know what I mean? The dietary law, and you might eat clean things and stuff like that, but your soul is dirty, man. All right, this is what the Lord was focusing on, man. The Lord was focusing on more so what actually defiles a man, man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into the parable. Let me see. I'm jumping down to verse 15. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Declare unto us this parable. And Yahushua said, Are ye also yet without understanding? It says, Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entereth in at the mouth goeth into the belly, and is cast out into the drought. Yeah, man. In other words, what you eat, you know what I mean? You obviously you have to place it in your mouth, all right, and then you break the food down, all right, and then it goes down small intestine, large intestine, so forth and so on. The stomach and all that, and then you poop it out, if you will, man. All right, or where Jake calls a number two. All right. So that's what the Lord's talking about. It said when it goeth into the belly and it's cast out into the drought. All right, when it comes out of your anus, so to speak, man. Verse 18. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, meaning the mind, the lob. The Hebrew word for heart, as brothers already know, is lob, which means mind. So the things that which proceed out of the mouth, they come forth out of the heart, out of the mind, and they defile the man. So it's the thoughts, man. It's the thoughts that the Lord was talking about. And Lord, what I'm gonna grab a few other precepts too for that. Because matter of fact, hold on, let me just get it right now, man. Because this is why the Lord said that, man. All right, this is why the Lord said that, man. Let me see. I just start from James chapter 1 verse 13, it says, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh, for Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil." It says, "Neither tempted he any man, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed." It says, and when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death, man. So I just wanted to make a point that the thoughts, all right, how do you initially go off? It starts in the mind, and it's a thought. All right, you think on something, all right, and you act upon it, man. But it starts in the mind. That's why the Lord said that was coming out of the mouth that don't defile a man, but coming from the heart, man. All right, because our thoughts is what makes us what they call it, man. Um, it's a word, man. Esau uses, man. I think autonomous when you well, how Esau looks at us, man. How like we, you so called got free will and all that, but that doesn't exist. But anyway, it's our mind, man, which gives us the ability to think and then to process things and so called make your own decisions and judgment calls, man. But within all that, you got to be careful because um, you can transgress the Heavenly Father's laws, man, His way. All right. So just going back to the point, man. That's why the Lord said, like I said what He said right here, man. All right. Um, Going back to Matthew 18 and verse 15 and verse 18. Excuse me. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the mind, which it says heart, but it's actually mind, and they defile the man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies, man. These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands defileth not a man. So those things are which defile a man. All right, it's the thoughts that come forth, that proceed from the mind, man. Like I said, and it's all type of things that we as humans can conceive, and it can be so fucking wicked or a left field, man. That's why the Lord said what He said, man, in verse 19, man. Those things which defile a man, all right? The evil thoughts, the fucking murders, adulteries, fornication, thefts, false witnesses, blasphemies, man. Those things, man, like I said, because the mind can conceive so many wicked thoughts, man. It's almost infinite, man. All right, the imagination that the Heavenly Father gave humans in general is, it's a hell of a it's a hell of a tool, man. But I don't want to just keep talking, man. I just wanted to grab those precepts, man, and Lord willing, that's fine. With that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to our apostle, Ezra, and Son, salutation to you, hopeful leg, Shalom.